From the studios of the Security Officer Network, with the help of the just-released U.S. Department of Labor report, we now know how much post-COVID-era inflation has increased the pay of security officers. We also have a bit of a hint of an answer to the concern, are robots replacing security officers? And we even have an answer to the question, how much more does a security guard make than a burger flipper? So are you getting paid the going rate for security? Is it time to start looking for a better paying security job? Or does it even matter? Is the latest security robot from ADT commercial or Nightscope going to take your job from you? Would it be better to just put in an application at McDonald's? Stay tuned. This video is brought to you by the Security Officer Network. Get your membership today. Membership is growing at a record pace as more and more security-minded individuals are creating their security officer portals. This is a great tool for documenting your training and establishing a security officer network transcript for impressing your future employers and clients. Also, if you find this information helpful, like and subscribe so that you will be notified when the next video goes live. It's going to describe the process for determining how to find out how much security companies are charging their clients for security services. This is important information for you to know if you are considering starting your own company and trying to figure out how to underbid the big security corporations. So, before we start, a quick disclaimer. This is government data. Specifically, it's the United States Department of Labor's Bureau of Labor Statistics. This is the United States government, so in years past, this should mean that this is the gold standard, a sure or near sure thing. But in recent years, especially in the Bureau of Labor Statistics, there has been controversy surrounding the integrity of economic data reporting. This decline in confidence wasn't helped when the Bureau delayed the release of the Occupational Employment and Wage Statistic Update. It was originally due in March but ended up being delayed for a month. That said, it's still a vital data set for letting you know how much to expect when you go into security work. Or perhaps you need to know if you are being underpaid and it's time to update your security officer network transcript and get to looking for a new higher paying assignment. Or maybe you want to start a security agency and need to know how much to pay your officers. Now do keep in mind that government data lags by about 1 year, so this new number, though just reported, was actually measured back in May of 2022. The last time we did one of these videos, it was 2020, and at that time the most recent BLS report, from May of 2018, stated that the average security officer in the United States was making a median value of $13.70. Now, 5 years later, according to the just-released numbers, that amount has risen to $16.71. Okay, so while at first glance this 20% increase in cash sounds great, is it keeping up with skyrocketing inflation? The answer is yes, just barely. $13.70 in May of 2018 represents the same value as $16.44 in 2022. So if your security job matched the median, then you outpaced inflation by 27 cents per hour. Congratulations, you have outsmarted the monetary fiends over at the Federal Reserve. Also, remember that this is a nationwide average, so an officer in Louisiana shouldn't expect to be paid the same as one who works in New York City. And of course, pay is based on experience and capabilities. So an armed officer who has worked for 10 years should expect to be paid more than the median of $16.71, while an unarmed trainee who has yet to achieve state certification will likely earn a bit less than this amount. One more comparison of note. How does working security compare to fast food? Fast food workers are paid a median salary of $13.43. So by working security, you are working at a 24% premium to fast food. A much more stressful job. Are robots replacing security? The BLS data suggests that you don't have to worry too much about the robots, just yet. In our previous video, there were 1,114,380 security jobs reported. Now, there are 1,124,890. So while the industry is undergoing automation, it's still growing in raw numbers, and that partially explains why so many security companies are anxious to hire. It's still an employee's market, and you shouldn't have any trouble picking and choosing the company, and even the post that best fits your needs. If you need more pay, there's room to shop around. If you need an easy post, that's something you can negotiate for as well. If you have found this information helpful and are serious about a career as a security professional, then here are 3 action items. Like this video and subscribe. Much more helpful content like this is planned, and your support helps the YouTube algorithm get the word out to other security professionals. follow on Twitter at OfficerHQ. This is a great way to stay in the know with the latest going on in the security industry. As a current or future security professional, it's your knowledge of the industry that allows you to stand out above the other security providers. Join us at thesecurityofficernetwork.com. It's here where you will build your professional portfolio, take and document your Security Officer Network training programs, and maintain your network membership. The professional security officer's status symbol of choice.
Good luck trying to find a shrink in this town.